I've been waiting in school all day long, waiting on the bell to ring so I can go home. I throw my books on the table, pick up the telephone. Hello, baby, let's get some fun.
Hello, students.
Hello, everybody.
How was your first day of school?
I hope it went well for you. I hope it was something that you could just ease into.
And we're going to keep the ease going right now. Mm-hmm. We've got quite a few areas to cover here in this lesson. Mm-hmm. Before we get started, though, just morning announcements. We've got something that we're setting up so that we're going to be able to communicate directly to you on a one-on-one basis. Mm-hmm. And we will be including those links in future emails starting tomorrow. So make sure you always check all your links, because some of the links don't just go straight to the lessons, they go other places as well.
That's right, for you personally. So there are links that will go to the class in itself, the webinar, and then there will be links to just information for you and you alone. And that's how we keep it confidential. And
sure. And then there'll be links to other fun things. We've got some, things coming up, little special things for you that you'll be linking to as well.
That's right.
Always check all your links every morning, and then always download your lesson file.
And we are really being a little easy on you on the first week.
Just to kind of ease you in.
Yeah, just get eased into the water, so to speak.
When we get to deconstruction, then it'll get we'll pile it on.
A little more focusing, but we're just kind of going through definitions and just doing the overall. But we should probably get started.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing too, last thing here on the announcements. Always check, as you saw in your first lesson, the webinar portion was 2 parts.
That's right.
So always, I will always give you, in your emails, I will tell you how many parts to be looking for, because you're always going to want to, go through all the parts of the lessons on the webinar portion.
It makes it easier on this end to do that.
It does. We can break it up. And also it's easier for you, because if you want to go back and refer to something, you know which part to go to, and you can just click onto that.
That is right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Beth, why don't you begin? We're going to be talking about responsibility.
Yeah, this week in your written courses, we're doing... we're talking about responsibility, gratitude, and perception, and how important these are in obtaining your life desires or your purpose. And so we'll start with responsibility. When it comes to everything in your life, there is no blame. There should be no regret, because those are very strong emotions that are repetitive in a life. But you want to take responsibility. You want to know that you have created everything in your life. By actually knowing this, it will make it easier for you to understand how to create your world. Everything. And I know we all cannot even believe that we might have created that day that was just so difficult, or that moment, or that situation. But somewhere down the line, unintentionally, those repetitive thoughts over and over again, whatever that emotion was attached to it, came about. Now, you don't have to sit and go, gosh, man, I'm such a bad person. Why would that happen?
Regret isn't the issue, is it? And also, these events actually should be embraced, because they're part of the building blocks that make you who you are right now.
That's right. And, blame, the thing about blame is, when you start blaming other people for your life, sure, they may have come into your life and done something that maybe you weren't happy about, but you have to take responsibility that somehow you attracted that. Don't blame someone else. You don't need to regret. Start always from new in the now, always. And so that's what we mean by taking responsibility.
Yeah, it's not to punish yourself or to be punished by others, or to throw your arms up in this big dramatic gesture. It's all my fault. It's not about that at all.
It's not at all.
It's just recognition, so that you can
move forward.
And make a little adjustment and go, okay, well, that was my responsibility. Mm-hmm. I own that. So you know what? I'm going to move on now and do it this way and avoid that.
That's right. That's right.
A second time or a fifth time.
Yeah, however many times it takes, because some things aren't easy to just go. Not have regret. Mm-hmm. But you have to slowly ease out of it. If you guys get the chance to look at the blog that's happening right now, or that will be happening. All
Are you
through-
talking about our weblog?
Yeah, our weblog. There are some things on there that you will find out about me personally that I am, working through even now, and I'm just
This last,
I can't even
yeah.
tell you. I feel so good because the situation in itself has never manifested before, and it was time for some kind of closure and healing, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely have learned how to take responsibility and learn how to allow and not be tolerant. There's a difference between tolerance and allowing.
Yeah.
And so anyway, if you get that chance, that would be good to go to the blog and check that out. But responsibility for what is going on around you is going to help you with what you are creating. By just knowing.
Sure.
By just knowing that
Sure.
that's what you're...
And then moving on, gratitude. Another word that you're going to hear from us time and time until we literally drill it into you. Gratitude is the fuel that runs the law of attraction.
That's right. And you want to find gratitude in anything and everything you do, even talking about situations that are uncomfortable or that you wonder if you created in your own self, which you usually do. Find the grateful in it. And I'm going to give you an example. Right now, my parents are so happy because all the siblings in our family got together. Now, there are some personality issues between the groupings. And what I keep focusing on and what I did focus on through that whole time was my love for my parents and how happy this is making them. And everything else didn't matter.
Absolutely.
You concentrate on the gratefulness of what you can find in that little part. And the other thing that I want you to do this week, and it's also in your assignments, is in the assignment it talks about write down every grateful thought. Well, I want you to write down every good thing that happened to you today. And I mean everything. I'm talking about...
I opened the refrigerator and the milk didn't fall out on me.
Yeah, I want... when it usually does. I want you guys to do this because we want the log. And you'll see in your assignment, that's part of your assignment, we want to see the log of the things that you're being grateful for because it's really important to write down those happy thoughts that you can turn back and look on.
Well, and here's something else that's very, very important along the lines of gratitude is when you have a good day,
Mm-hmm.
you want to recognize that good day and not just take it for granted.
Exactly.
You don't just want to take advantage of it and just forget about the fact that it was a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Mark that day. Understand, it's so easy to sit and talk about, oh, God, the other day was so awful. I had just the worst day. And you go on and on. You never forget
Mm-hmm.
that. But when you have these good days, you seemingly forget those.
Or when you ask for something from the universe and you get this little encouragement, and instead of being grateful for that encouragement, let's say you get $50 in the mail that you didn't know was coming.
Yeah.
And when you get it, you don't immediately go, okay, what am I going to pay with this? Doggone it, I don't know who to pay. And completely the grateful is gone that, number one, the universe brought that to you. Thank the universe profusely before you start going into the mode of where's it happening and where's it going.